how do the students first experience the anthology? A text has been assigned to them on the syllabus. They take the anthology and they open it, and what they start to read is the introduction. It's their first experience. And this is why in this revision, we really spend a lot of time thinking about how to make that first experience as useful and exciting to them as possible, because the introduction is the first thing they experience. It should draw them into the text. It's an enticement. It also needs to provide them with necessary information, the kind of information they need in order to approach this text. So the previous headnotes, the previous introductions, were quite wonderful literary essays, belletristic, elegant, but also meandering. And most importantly, they were not uniform. So a student might read a wonderful long introduction, elegant introduction to one text, and then turn to the next text, and it would be completely different. Different style, different structure, different approach. And we felt that that was a potential source of frustration and disorientation. So what we decided to do is to create a uniform scheme for all the introductions, so that the students, as they move from one introduction to the next, would know what to expect, would know where to find the information they need, would know what they were getting into. So in the scheme, we always start with an opening hook that functions as an invitation to this text. We then turn to the author, if the author is known, and in most cases the author is known. We then move on to the cultural context, the times, and finally to what is perhaps the most important part, the section on the text itself. Now there we took care not to interpret the text for the students, to present the students with a model interpretation that they were then supposed to follow. No, we decided that the most important thing to do is to give the students all the information, all the help they need, so that they can approach the texts themselves, to interpret them for themselves, to engage them themselves, to have their own personal experience with the text. And so this is what we try to do, not interpret the text for them, but put them in a position where they can interpret and approach the text for themselves. And this we did with all the introductions. We rewrote and revamped all the introductory material in the entire anthology according to this scheme, to provide the students efficiently and in a uniform way with all the contextual information they need, so that they can make these texts, these wonderful works of literature, their own.